Internet! It's a big day in game news. It looks like Microsoft is finally giving up their DRM restrictions. What does that mean exactly? Well, let's talk about this for a second. Now, DRM stands for Digital Rights Management, in case you guys haven't been following this very closely. Digital rights management essentially means that they're trying to digitize games. So instead of buying discs, you would be buying digital copies. They introduced a family share plan which allowed you to share your games with up to 10 of your friends. Now, with this cool DRM thing, it also comes with unfortunate consequences. To make sure that there's no funny business happening, they had to ensure that your console checked in every 24 hours, a little strict, and your console was always online. People didn't like the fact that they didn't have this option to switch that off. They also were really upset about losing ownership of their physical copies. Because when you lose ownership of the game, you're paying $60 for something that you don't own, and it bummed people out. This is a model that's been happening for a long time successfully on Steam, which is a service online that allows you to purchase games but not really have ownership over them. Microsoft had the right idea in trying to evolve the way that we buy games and the way that we share games. The problem is, at first, the games are going to be expensive and people are going to be upset because they can't use used games. It's a little bit more complex. But in the long run, games would end up being cheaper and you would have more of a Steam type model. I think the main problem with this is consoles are used by people all over the country, all over the world, and a lot of people don't have access to the internet. And to not have the option to go for a model where you could just play the games and not have to check in every 24 hours it's kind of shooting yourself in the foot. And I'm not really sure Microsoft handled this very well. I think that there was an overall sense that we were sort of being treated as whiners. And I understand why they'd be upset because they thought that this DRM model would have been received well. But they should have thought a little bit before they introduced this, because obviously something that restricts users and requires them to check in every 24 hours, not going to make people happy. So today they reversed their stance on this, and they are saying that they're going to remove the DRM restrictions, which means no more 24-hour check-ins, the console will not always be on, you can use your Xbox 360 disc, so it will be backwards compatible, but no family share plan, guys, so we lose out on that. I don't know if this was the best decision to reverse this, because I think that there were a lot of people who are adjusting to the idea of this new DRM system, and people were excited about this family share plan and all of this cool stuff. But now Microsoft is sort of taking it all back. So in addition to the fans that they've already lost due to poor press relations and miscommunication, they're losing all the people who stuck around. Maybe they'll have some more people jump back on the bandwagon, but it doesn't look good. It's not looking good. I don't know if this was the right decision. And now they kind of have to start from the drawing board, because they have between now and Christmas, when they're going to release the Xbox One, to completely start over. So what kind of product are we going to end up getting? What do you guys think? Let me know. I like talking about this. I like discussions. It's fun. Do you guys think this was the right move? Are you going to pick up the Xbox One? Or are you going to pick up the PlayStation 4? Or are you going to pick up the Wii U because Super Smash Brothers? Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye! Oh, and rest in peace, James Gandolfini. Here. I really don't want to clean this up. I did it for you. I did it for you, James. Alright, I gotta go clean this up.